concussion when she took a hit in the head.
Leah King of Pitt got her on Thursday, so one comes back and another one goes out.
And that's another big loss for Notre Dame when you think about what Maddie Westfeld means to this team. And Neil Ivey has been adamant about she's the glue, she's a leader, she continues to step up, she's solid, you know what you're going to get every day. So as they've done all season long, someone else, it's their opportunity to step up.
So they only have 7 players available. North Carolina strikes first. Maria Gacting, who is coming off a terrific game, 22 points in the victory against Syracuse. 7 of Alyssa Usby's career-high 10 assists came on made buckets by Gacting.
And they started that game doing exactly that, going the high-low, trying to get Gacting established early.
And we have our first foul of the game by Forsberg, Kalani Spurlock-Welsh, and Katie Ukonich, our officials this afternoon. And even with the lights out, we could see Neil Ivey in that jacket.
Always styling.
Yeah, her pants are spectacular today. North Carolina coming in with their usual starting 5, including Deja Kelly, number 25, whose shooting numbers are way down this year.
They are, and right now, take a look at how KK Bransford is playing Alyssa Usby. She's playing off of her, really trying to help on the interior, and that's a high percentage look that Deja Kelly makes look easy.
Yeah, that's really good news for her, and she's really struggled with her shot this season, shooting just 23% from 3, also struggling at the free throw line. Citron getting it into Kylie Watson, and there's Hidalgo. Gacting comes up with the miss. Kelly gets to bring the ball up. 2 for 2 to start the game for Deja Kelly, whose mom and grandmother are in the building today, and North Carolina is up 6-0.
And I love the way that Deja Kelly attacked Hannah Hidalgo. Already has 1 foul early in this ball game. Kelly's going to take advantage and continue to be aggressive.
And the one thing that they cannot afford is foul trouble. They had a ton of it in the game against Pitt. And the player foul out. Shot clock getting really light, and Hidalgo knocks it down.
But I also think it's a tribute to just how much the game has changed and how much players have continued to evolve.
Hannah DeWolf, who got her 2,000th point in the win against.
Had trouble finding a comfort zone in this offense, and boy, has she found it recently.
And now DeWolf, known for her three-point shooting, but putting the ball on the deck, and Hidalgo seemingly out of nowhere. Gacting quickly getting it out to Usby, who surveys. And that's an offensive foul. Usby called for the foul. She has 1, as does Hidalgo. Notre Dame on a 6-0 run after falling behind 6-0. Turnaround shot is beautiful. A nail-biter of a win at Pittsburgh.
Again, you can see Notre Dame playing off of Alyssa Usby when she has the ball, really trying to help on the interior. If you're North Carolina, now you got to use her as Paulina Paris knocks down a 3.
Over on the left wing, Bransford with the miss. Deja Kelly had a couple of early baskets. She crashed to the floor, and another whistle. Deja Kelly to the free throw line, where she is only hitting 62% of her shots this season. Excited. We're going to do Florida State and Virginia Tech down in Tallahassee, then LSU Auburn, capping the afternoon, Tennessee and Texas A&M in College Station. Virginia Tech played an exciting game today.
How about that bucket with 0.9 seconds left for Liz Kitley?
Kayla King, perfect.
18-6 outscored NC State in that 4th quarter to come back and win that ball game.
Nivar all the way and puts it in. Citron is 0 for 1 from the floor, and he put the ball down in traffic. Watson had it taken away. Donarski got it.
She's not going to miss too many of those when she can catch and shoot.
But Marshall took a bit of a chancy shot that didn't go in. The drought continues for the Irish. Kelly tried to go behind her back. Hidalgo has more steals than anyone in the country. Alyssa Usby.
And Alyssa Usby, just when you think Notre Dame might have a 2, and that might have been Nivar that got a hand on that.
Right. Can you share a block?
Certainly, right?
Yeah. Great play, you're right. Both Usby and Nivar able to get back. Donarski with a little push shot. DeWolf, back iron.
And it's been quite a long time since Hannah Hidalgo's gotten a shot. I think they've got to find a way to get her involved in the offensive end.
That's nice. Key with the finish. Tar Heel run. Citron steps back. There you go.
It's just going to take one.
42% of her threes in her first 3 games. And now she gets a big rebound. Shot clock is off. And the Citron back, it also can give Hidalgo a break. She doesn't have to handle the ball as much. It's a screen from Watson. Hidalgo with the drive, drew the foul, and will head to the free throw. Caitlin Clark and Juju Watkins, another terrific freshman. Hidalgo. Hamward and Steph White joining you from Notre Dame, where the Irish missed 9 of their last 10 shots to close out the first quarter. They trail North Carolina by 8. Only time they will play this season. Key got the block shot.
Well, this is the difference that Tiani Key can bring. Her ability to affect shots, block shots, alter shots, use her length and her quickness. You know, Notre Dame at times has struggled offensively. They've gotten stagnant. The ball hasn't moved quite as quickly. It's catches and sticks. That's not something we typically see out of a Notre Dame ball club.
Yeah, it's the opposite of what you usually see. Shot clock is winding down, and that's thrown over to Steph.
Yeah, I can catch still, I guess.
Navar, nice look over to Usby on the penetration.
On the defensive end is there, but 2, trusting rotations and rotations being there. It was not there on that one.
Marshall. Some more contact, and the foul is called.
Indya Nivar, just she knows that Hannah Hidalgo is going to be aggressive in the passing lane. Terrific backdoor cut, extra pass. There's no second rotation, no drop on the backside, so Usby has an easy lane to the rim.
Nivar taking a break. Bransford at the line. It's 7 Eastern. Then it's Duke and Pitt, both games on ESPN in the app. Thank you, Drea and Rebecca. Looking forward to hearing from them at the half. And yeah, North Carolina's offense certainly has been much more fluid than Notre Dame's. Usby left open.
And if you're Notre Dame, you're going to live with that. You want to listen to Usby taking those shots. You're going to force her to make those consistently.
With Notre Dame's offense, they have missed 12 of their last 13 shots, leading the ACC in field goal percentage, 10th in the entire country coming in. But so far today, not so good. And Sonia Citron, concussion protocol. Hidalgo and Usby.
And that right there, that energy, that intensity, that let's get a stop mentality that Hannah Hidalgo brings. This is where the Irish have to turn it up on the defensive end.
Usby has had tough going so far. And the Ivy really loves it because the team really feeds off of it. That foul on Marshall was her second. And one thing that Alyssa Usby does not do well is shoot free throws. She is shooting 62% from the line this year, and believe it or not, that's a career best.
Well, North Carolina as a team shooted just over 65%.
Not good.
Not good enough.
That was an empty trip for Usby. Hidalgo got fouled by Nivar, shooting a 3, and she had some good emotion. Hidalgo is an excellent. From Houston, it's on ESPN and whatever channel streaming. Gakdeng from Usby.
Maria Gakdeng one-on-one.
Gakdeng now with 6 points. Citron tried to get it inside, and it went off the foot. They were trailed by as many as 12 in this game. Another good backdoor cut for Nivar.
Indya Nivar.
Carolina gets the lead back up to 5. DeWolf being absolutely hounded by Kelly on defense.
I mean, the defensive energy, intensity, and execution to the game plan for Carolina has been on point. They're making everything in the half-court difficult.
Shot clock. Dying. Bransford delivers. KK Bransford. Now the kick out. Kelly left open. Hidalgo and Usby. Hidalgo is a good rebounding guard. In fact, 6.3 per game is second best only to Westbeld on this team.
Well, when you're a point guard, oftentimes if you're guarding the opponent's point guard, they're getting back in transition defense. You can be an excellent defensive rebounder and initiate the break.
Gacktang got a hand on that shot.
I mean, this play right here, Hannah Hidalgo, she could score this, she could shoot this shot, but makes the extra pass, draws the secondary defender, and a terrific cut by Bransford to make her shoot.
Citron. The Wolf rescues as we approach 2 minutes to go in the half. Watson doubled by Gacktang and Usby. So they get it out to Hidalgo, a decent look. Donarski contested. Donarski was the Big 12 Defensive Player of the Year in 2022 at Iowa State. Kelly found herself some room. And here's Hidalgo picking up another rebound. That's her fourth of the game. Citron working the baseline. She got hit.
To make the right read, she's going to find the right play. Give her more options now.
February 22nd. Indya Nivar, by the way, picked up her third. There's Kelly getting it over to Donarski, who has a lot of family who have come to the game. And they just saw Lexi nail a three. Got a good look. Usby gave her a little bit of room. Good rebound by Watson. And then Gacktang.
This is a Carolina team that has 8 new players. They've got 5 freshmen. They've got transferring out where you fit in a system. You know, those two have done an outstanding job of finding their way.
Shot clock is off now for Kelly. Pulls up over DeWolf. Rebound by Hidalgo. They have to hurry. The Hannah heave. Just off the back of the rim. Pam Ward and Stephanie White joining you this afternoon. North Carolina trying to win for the first time ever in this building, where they are 0-5. All since Notre Dame joined the ACC. Notre Dame without the services of Maddie Westbeld, who was out with a concussion, but they did get Citron back today after she missed the last 9 with a bad knee. Bransford with the steal and has a chance to shoot free throws. Notre Dame coming into this game averaging over 13 steals a game, 8th in the nation. Of course, 6 of those steals per game come courtesy of Hannah Hidalgo, who is first in the nation individually in that category. Bransford, it's one of them. Nobody in double figures other than Hidalgo for either team. Donarski coming out shooting.
Well, I like the look. The first 2 possessions, putting Usby in the dribble handoff action.
That's the first time that we've really seen Citron attack the basket. Good defense by Paris to knock it out of her hands. Citron coming back from that knee.
Find her rhythm, find her flow. You know, get back into it as much mentally as physically. She can shoot. That looked pretty good.
Usby coming off a triple-double, can't get it. Hidalgo had a triple-double herself earlier this season. Citron draws contact. Mention All-American and quite a tandem with Olivia Miles, who Usby sets the screen, then gets it back. Won't shoot from there. Gacting with some fancy moves. Usby with the putback.
And that's where she can be effective.
Ransford picked up her dribble, needs some help, and it's tipped away by Kelly. 1-on-2, takes it right to DeWolf. Usby with the hustle, but Hidalgo got there first. Hidalgo doesn't have numbers, put it up, did not get the foul call, but off the floor, so she's quiet and understated and but becomes a beast when she hits the court.
Well, that's what you want. You have to have an alter ego, so to speak, when you get on the floor. It's like competitive fire.
Oh boy, she's so good at hunting rebounds as well. And goes by. Everybody count it! She's fouled this time. First one Friday, Carolina, Arizona, Boise State, and Nebraska. Check it out on the ACC Network and the ESPN app. Deja Kelly with the miss, but nobody blocked out. Binma and Cernugal, the former walk-on, the only two other players who are active today, available. Hidalgo working on Donarski.
On this matchup is so good because Donarski can use her length.
I'm trying to get DeWolf involved, but good defense by Kelly. Sonia Citron calmly nails the long two.
And you can just see her. She's starting to move a little better, a little bit more confident, assertive, and aggressive.
Her first game since November 15th.
That's another terrific cut by Indya Nivar. She's just got such a good knack of finding those open areas and making the right reads.
Hidalgo somehow kept it alive. DeWolf nails the three from the baseline. That's one of her spots. Her first three of the game. DeWolf hitting at a 46% clip from three after a slow start to her season.
Stretched the lead from 3 to 6.
And there you see the difference for the Fordham transfer who left. DeWolf trying to get it inside. The cut by Citron. Gathers herself and from DeWolf territory. Dang. And North Carolina continues to. They are now 3 of 8. Anya Poole into the game, number 31. Much deeper team for Carolina. Usby just took it away. Sonia Kelly, a little bit too strong. Rebound by Poole, who just came in.
Ransford's playing 4 positions, really, handling the ball as well as Sonia Citron, who's playing confident basketball. She's a player that the Irish are going to need to get going.
DeWolf, a little bit too strong. Donarski. Usby puts it up one-handed, and Poole and Bransford got tied up underneath. They'll get Bransford for the personal. That is KK's 3rd. She comes out right away, subbed in for Matt Marshall. 4.2 seconds left to go. Donarski pops out and hits the 3 right before the buzzer. Ends the 3rd quarter.
End of quarter. Lexi Donarski. Hannah Hidalgo just gets lost right here on the out-of-bounds play, and Donarski gets a wide-open look. And these are momentum-changing plays, potentially, right there. And Donarski, who's the best three-point shooter by percentage on this North Carolina team, gets loose and makes them pay.
Carolina on a 6-0 run to end the 3rd quarter. They are down by 1. Pam Ward and Stephanie White joining you from South Bend. North Carolina led by as many as a dozen in this game. That was late in the 1st quarter. Notre Dame playing without Maddie Westbeld, out with a concussion, but Sonia Citron is back. And she had 9 points in that third quarter.
And the Tar Heels staying in this zone. Showing the matchup. That's a great steal.
And Watson couldn't convert. Usby got rid of it. Kelly, her second game back after she missed the previous 3 and the concussion protocol, giving some punch off the bench for the Heels. Wolf into Marshall. Usby with yet another rebound, her 8th of the game, coming off a triple-double against Syracuse. We're seeing more of Renaya Kelly instead of Deja Kelly as of late. Nivar staying in there despite
who gets to the rim, whether it's off the cut or off the bounce.
And Carolina has bounced on top. Another turnover for Notre Dame. That is their 13th. Nivar with another good look.
Forced them to be a little more tentative. You see the steals, the long passes.
Donarski, well short on that 3 for Hannah. DeWolf from her spot. Good rebound by Watson, but DeWolf couldn't get it home. See Hidalgo gambling, trying to get steals. Stuck her hand in.
She continues to be aggressive to the rim, and she just stays with the play. Hidalgo got one hand on it. Nivar was able to get it back, and she was able to finish with contact. She's been big.
She certainly has. Pardon me, that was Nivar. And in her last couple of plays, she's doing this with 4 personal fouls. So Coach Banghart showing confidence that Nivar would be able to handle it, and she's handled it beautifully.
Back into the man-to-man coverage.
Citron on the bench right now. Hidalgo with the miss. And Deja Kelly back in the game. Some contact, nothing called. Where she hit her first 2 shots.
And having Deja Kelly in the game with Renaya Kelly is going to be good because she can play off the ball a little bit more. Free her mind up to just be a scorer.
Bransford breaks the spell with a much-needed 3.
And a miscommunication defensively. Went back to the zone. There was a missed rotation.
Had the ball in her hand a lot. Usby at the line. ESPN and the app. Virginia Tech with a thrilling win this Saturday. Hidalgo with 15, Citron with 16, doing most of the work offensively. Gets the floater. She defends Deja Kelly. Nivar missed everything. Usby, all hustle, couldn't save it. It's very late in the year, the latest since 93-94, which is when they won their national championship. Their one and only on the Charlotte Smith shot. Hidalgo. Bransford with the follow.
What a time for Bransford to come alive.
There's an inadvertent buzzer there. Bransford shot anyway. And missed the free throw. Notre Dame down by 2.
Yes, quick rescreen.
Hidalgo just absolutely terrorizing opponents with her defense. A lot of contact, no foul called. Hidalgo very slow getting up. She just now crossed half court, tried to bother Deja Kelly's shot. Usby and Bransford get tied up. It's North Carolina ball.
This is conference basketball right here. Physicality, tough, competitive. This This is a tremendous effort by both of these players going up for that rebound, and the officials calling the jump ball right away. And it looks like Mike Forsberg talking to Niele Ivey. They're going to take a look at some of the extracurriculars that were happening. There was a possession down here where Deja Kelly and Sonia Citron got tangled up. There was a collision right there. And then I don't have the angle, but after that, there was an intentional trip that happened, and Deja Kelly called with that intentional foul.
Citron hits both of the free throws as a result of the intentional, and Notre Dame gets the basketball. So what a big call.
And you'll see it right here at the bottom of your screen. And it looks like Kelly may have just hung on to Sonia Citron's leg at that time, but deemed an intentional foul.
Yeah, good call, good catch by the officials. And now Notre Dame, despite all their shooting woes, can take the lead. They have scored the last 6 points of this game. DeWolf from her favorite spot on the floor. Won't fall. The shot they wanted. Carolina trying to go to 3-0 in this ACC season. Hidalgo knocked it loose, stayed with it, and got it over to Citron before the tie-up. Bransford attacks, can't get the basket. And Usby comes away with it. Frantic action. Gakdeng fouled. And now just 5 of 12.
The Irish running this middle screen.
Hidalgo with the shot clock in single digits. Drives on Donarski. Has to get rid of it. DeWolf pops over Nivar. Rims out. Carolina does not have numbers, so Deja Kelly waits. It's a screen that she called for from Gakdeng. Usby's everywhere.
Well, there has to be a concerted effort to find Usby on the offensive rebound. You're not guarding her when she's got the ball on the floor. You're playing off of her. But when a shot goes up, she's relentless on the boards. Got to find her.
Nivar with the left hand puts it up and in.
Indya Nivar.
Hidalgo gets it over to Citron. They need a shot. Deja Kelly finally moves closer to the basket, but now just 5 seconds to shoot. Too strong off the board. Here's Hidalgo. Waits for some help. DeWolf just crossed half court.
Oh, what an effort. Lexi Donarski is just doing an outstanding job of not allowing Hannah Hidalgo any room.
And Hidalgo 6 of 16 from the floor. DeWolf, that's a low percentage chance with Gakdeng there.
Got a foul now.
And they do. They get Kelly with just under 6. Huge. To try to get it to a 2.
Will likely use a timeout to advance the ball.
0 for 2, but Gakdeng bails her out.
Maria Gakdeng to get that offensive rebound.
Nivar rolls it in. Indya Nivar has been such a weapon offensively here in the second half. 1 out of 2, but it's a 2-possession game.
And Carolina does have a foul to give. Not going to use it.
Hidalgo off balance, draws the foul. It's her second miss today in 7 tries. Wow, she missed them both. Virginia Tech twice and arch rival Duke twice. So that's backloaded as well.
Making the NCAA tournament They've got to find a way to get Deja Kelly going offensively.
But a lot of credit. I mean, Hidalgo still she has 17 points, which is...
Her quickness, her ability to stay disciplined on D has been big.
DeWolf hits the three as the buzzer sounds.
You got to give this team a ton of credit. They executed offensively, they executed defensively, and came away with a big-time win.